Today we're doing the first public pop-up in the studio. I gotta go get some ingredients, let's go. First step, chicken bone. We're here for the chicken bones. I got a case of beer in my feet too. Let's go. Let's get some breakfast while we're out here. Kìa, cho một bánh mì đặc biệt. Yeah, đầy đủ.
Đầy đủ.
Cái này bao nhiêu chị?
20.
This is a very good banh mi spot. I'll put the link, I'll put the address down below. Come on, yeah. Hang up line. Bada bing. The rule is no matter how much you buy, you can always fit it on your motorbike. There's always a way. This is a really good banh mi. In terms of a classic banh mi, this is a really good one. Okay. First step, we're gonna make a super rich like chicken bone broth. Actually amazing banh mi. There we go. I got a lot of chicken. First I'm gonna break down all these chicken pieces. And I want to expose any bones to help get some flavor out. Let's give this a wash. I'm trying to light it. It's taking me a while. We're gonna bring this to a hard boil and skim it as it boils. But while we're waiting and I have a dirty board, now I'm gonna cut the pork. I have a little bit of pork shoulder, AKA pork butt. Oh, they cut it in like that? That's okay. I will make it work. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this pretty thin. I have a little fantasy of creating a new kind of soup that eventually gets adopted into the culture and then just becomes like a Vietnamese dish. And then in like 15 or 20 years just becomes a normal Vietnamese dish. And it's just something I made up. I think that'd be so freaking cool. So that's part of what I'm doing right now. And that's part of where I get excitement to do this kind of stuff. We'll see if it happens. Today I'm making this kind of soup. I don't know what to call it yet. I might call it like, I'm thinking about calling it Bún Heo Saigon. Something like that, like pork soup Saigon. I don't know. If you got a name, you can give it to me. This is inspired by a dish called Bún Chả Rô Đầm, which is a fish soup from the north that has a really, really crispy piece of fish served in the soup. So it's kind of like you super deep fry the fish, and then when you put it in the soup, it stays crunchy. I think that texture's so cool. So this pork, I'm gonna super deep fry the pork, like over fry it, and then when it goes in the soup, it still holds some texture. It's still crunchy at the same time. So it's a really cool thing. I tried it once before and it worked out well. So hopefully it works out well again today. I made a post of cooking this soup for the first time on TikTok and just said, hey, I'm gonna do a pop-up in the studio. Anyone who wants to come, send me an email, book a bowl, and that's how this started. At this point, I'm just trying to get this as clean as possible. I don't mind the chicken fat, I'm cool with that, but I want the all the scum out. And that's looking pretty good now. I'm gonna strain this again later, so it's not that critical. And there is a lot of chicken in here, so that's great. This is gonna be super flavorful. I'm gonna add a little bit of raw rice right now to kind of thicken it up as it cooks. And while the chicken's cooking, let's go to the market and get some vegetable. I am a little nervous about the rain. A little nervous. Chị ơi, tính tiền chị. Oh, yeah! Crap. I knew it looked bad, bummer. Do I wait or do I get wet? I went inside to get some bún. Wow. Come on, yeah. Well, that was fun. Whew. I got some drinks too, and beer. So, chicken's been going for probably like an hour and a half. We're gonna do the next layer. Some onions. Woo, we getting to the top. Some ginger. And I got some celery that I washed already. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gonna have to keep the lid off of this one. I was gonna put the lid on, but I can't. So I'm gonna let this evaporate gently. I'm gonna watch it super carefully because we're in dangerous zone. I might have to take a little broth out. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna let this go for like another hour. Next, I'm gonna make like a kind of meatball. I'm gonna use a mixture of ground pork and this is like yaw som. This is basically like a pork paste. So we should get two different textures of pork. This pork paste is basically like if you put ground pork in a blender and just let it spin until it became really smooth. That's basically what this is. To season this, we're gonna do some shallots. Let's do all of it. I like shallot. Some garlic. Wow, look at that beast of a clove. Do a lot of garlic too. And then we'll blend this. Whoa, 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 don't burn on me. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of breadcrumb into here. Some mushroom seasoning, MSG, salt, black pepper. Okay. We're gonna have all of our mixture right into the pork. Then we'll mix the pork. I think this is gonna be the easiest way to do it. Maybe you can't beat those human hands, baby. Maybe those human hands are the magic. All right, let's taste a little piece of seasoning. It's pretty damn good. That'll work. Nice. I'm gonna let this marinate in the refrigerator for a couple minutes before I roll them. While I got this blender out, I'm gonna chop my chili. This is just gonna be a condiment for those who want heat. This is my favorite chili in Vietnam. It's very fruity. It's similar to a habanero. It's hot though, it's very hot. But it is, to me, it has the best flavor of everything here. I'm gonna do a little bit of oil, a pinch of turmeric. Wow! That's a lot. I gotta take some out, that's too much. The rest of that garlic and some sugar. Woo, that smell hot. Do a pinch of salt too. Feel it. Woo! It's hot, definitely warm. And I like the turmeric in there. I'm gonna put some in my pig bowl, put some in my pineapple bowl. Oh, we got one more bowl we could do too, huh? Let's do the bee bowl. I'm gonna cover these and then just leave them out at room temperature. I wanna get a little fermentation on them if possible. Now we'll clean up and get all this chili out of here. Next, we're gonna season up this sliced pork we did earlier. Salt, some mushroom seasoning, and white pepper. Okay, give this a good mix. I'm gonna add some rice flour and then some wheat flour as well. So the wheat flour give us a kind of crispiness, brown color. Rice flour give us that like harder crunch, hold its texture. This is gonna be the one that's gonna be fried and kind of give us a crunchy element in the broth. I just want a thin coating on the outside. All right, I'll put this to the side. Next, we're gonna form our little meatballs. So I'm gonna be doing these pop-ups all the time. I intend to try to do them at least bi-weekly, maybe every week, maybe every Friday. That could be the goal. Besides for myself, I'm also gonna have some guest chefs come up here and do pop-ups. So next Friday, June 27th, Brendan from Nya Eatery is gonna be doing a pop-up here as well. There's 12 seats available. It's gonna be 600,000 dong per person, which is around 23 bucks or something. Without wine, wine is extra. If you're interested in securing a seat, you can email us at team@chadkuhanoff.com. I'll put the email address down below. And if you're a chef or a cook and you want to take over this space and do your own pop-up, contact me down below and we can talk about it. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna start straining this stock. It's been a while. I mean, we've been a couple hours over here. We're gonna start frying these shallots. I'm not looking for these to get super crispy. I just want these to get nice and brown. Once these are nice and golden brown, the color I like, I have a container here. I'm gonna strain the oil out, keep my shallots, and then I'm gonna use this shallot oil to fry the pork in too, so it's got some extra flavor. Boom, deep fryer. I'm looking good on time, it's 3:30. The only thing I have left to do really is to finish the soup off. The only real big project I have left is all the finishing herbs, so I'm gonna take the next hour and clean up here. Before I get the space totally ready for everybody to come, I'm gonna make a test bowl, eat it, and just make sure all the flavors are there, so let's do it. So I'm gonna throw a tomato in here, cubes of tofu, and we'll do some meatballs. 4 is gonna be good. Nope. Okay, this'll do. And while that soup is coming up, I'm gonna get my herbs ready. That seemed like a good amount for a bowl. Yeah, that's cool. And I got a lot of dill. I like freaking dill. Yeah, I'm gonna go more dill. Okay. So next, we're gonna fry off some of this pork. I want this to be super, super crispy, like over fried. The texture should be like if you don't eat it in the soup, it's too dry and too crispy. No, don't burn on me. And then when it hits the soup, it kind of absorbs the broth. And then that'll be the perfect area. Pretty toasty in there. It's hard to tell, the lights in the studio are so yellow, but that looks really dark. Okay, cool, I'm gonna pull it. Yeah, that looks super nice. Okay, looking good. Now I definitely am gonna want the tomatoes to cook longer when I serve this to the people. I want the tomatoes to kind of break down. These are gonna be a little firm and quick. And the meatballs plumped up way more than I expected. These are huge, so maybe 3 per bowl is gonna be fine. Taste this, make sure we're cool on here. That's pretty freaking good. I might want a little more salt, but I'm gonna wait. I think that's pretty damn good. Okay. On the side, I'm gonna serve them a little plate of the baby mustard greens, which I washed already. They're gonna get the chili sauce, and then they're gonna get a little wedge of lemon if they want it. That's it. Some bun. I'm gonna do all the greenery, the dill and green onion. A little pinch of those fried shallots from before, and then all that fried pork right around. This looks freaking good to me. I think it's gonna be good. Some white pepper, and then we'll take our soup. Wow, the meatballs got so big. I can't believe it. Bada bing, baby. All right, let's try this thing. Hopefully it's good. What if it's not good? That would be a problem, but I think it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna take some of that baby mustard. I like that. Broth, broth, broth. Okay, I wanna put a little bit more salt in. The pork I wanna fry lower temperature for a longer time to make it even crispier than it is now. Take some of this chili.
like the chili.
And the meatball's cool. Actually, does it need salt? I don't know. The meatball's seasoned well. I like it. I hope the people like it. Once I add the lime and the chili, I don't think it needs any more salt. If somebody's not gonna put lemon or chili inside, maybe I'll give them a little bottle of fish sauce. They can put some fish sauce if they want more seasoning. Because I think it's close. I don't want any more after the chili and the lemon. If there was a vendor who sold this by my house, I would eat it, for sure. Bada bing, baby. Guests are gonna be here in an hour. I'm gonna change the lighting, change my clothes, and get ready. And here we go. Super dark, super moody. I like it, I like it. Can they see? I don't know. It's really dark in here. But that's okay. Are you gonna be able to see anything else tonight? I'm not sure, but what I realized is this experience is really for the guests. It's more for the guests and less for you. But my soup is getting hot. I'm gonna throw in the tomatoes. Got it. And the meatballs. And the tofu. Good to go. I'm ready. Like I'm legit ready. I think this spot's really cool. Let me show you around. Let me show you the vibes. It's just dark. I think it's pretty freaking cool. Pretty badass now, right? The only thing that's going on is really just lighting up the bar area. Everything else is nice and dark. It's actually darker than it looks on this camera right now. The bathroom's okay. I tried to make the bathroom as dark as I could too. Today I'm gonna live stream on my phone on TikTok today. But in the future I'll do all the live streaming on YouTube. I had some trouble trying to set up and I couldn't get it done. So TikTok it is today, but this video will be posted on YouTube. Of course you're watching it. And you can see, here's my view. Lights! But it's actually not that bad. It's less bright than it looks to you right now. I'm pretty freaking pumped, honestly. I'm so excited to actually get like some momentum built up in this place and have people coming every week, have different chefs come in, different cooks come in. I have a friend who's a bartender, we do some claps. I just want this space to get used. It's cool. It's a cool freaking space.
Yeah.
Hello. What's going on? Chad. What's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony, nice to meet you, man. Oh, I'm so excited. It's filling up now. Yes. Oh, I'm pumped. Okay, I gotta pay attention. All right, I actually gotta make food. Bada bang, here we go. No, I didn't want this to be like a planned dinner. It's really, I'm just like a soup vendor. So people walk in, I make a bowl of soup and then whatever. What's going on, man? Not too bad. I think I got here at 9 o'clock because I knew today was not gonna be crazy and I wanted to keep today really simple. Yeah. Just as like a practice run.
Yeah, I never had this before. I never heard of it.
No one's ever had it before.
Do they sell it on the street here?
No, this is a brand new thing. I made this up last week.
Oh, you made it
Yeah,
up? Okay.
yeah. I had a bowl before you walked in. I think it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I wanted to try it out with people. I wanted to kind of build some hype on it. If I get this moving, then I'll go into open the banh mi spot. All right, so this is gonna be for you guys.
I do contract reviews.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Sit down wherever you want. There's drinks in the fridge, you can help yourself to anything you want, and there's ice on the freezer if you want anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe Dubai.
Does anybody not do dill? Are you okay with dill?
Yeah, I'll just try it.
Yeah, go for it. It's gonna be dill heavy.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. I like dill.
Do you find many people can't handle dill?
No, but some people like to hate it. Yeah, so I'm ready. I'm prepared for that situation. But I freaking love dill.
Really?
I love dill. Yes.
What about fennel?
Fennel? I like fennel too. Yeah, everything except yip yap. Yip yap is the only thing I don't like. Am I forgetting anything? Cool. There's no allergies or anything anywhere, right? No. Good. Okay. Cool. Looks good to me. I'm pretty excited about it. Oh my goodness, the first two. Wow, holy crap. I call this, what do I call this thing? Bun Hao Saigon, that's what I'm calling it, unless somebody has a better name for it. This is quite hot, quite hot. I suggest you do put some inside. Yeah. I would use, if you're not gonna use lemon, you're not gonna use the chili sauce, then I would add a little bit of fish sauce to it, because I think it needs a little salinity. Yeah. But if you use both, go for it. Okay. And then the mustard, oh, you need stuff, don't you? Okay, cool. This will be very helpful for you. And I would go for that mustard leaf and dip it in there whenever you're ready. Literally, if you want more of anything, just let me know. I got a lot of stuff. Isn't it cool? I really freaking like it right now. I really freaking like it. And yeah, but I was so stubborn because I bought it and I wanted to use it somehow. And finally I gave in. But my friends from Nya Eatery, they came last week and they just turned the lights down and they turned everything yellow. And I'm like, oh, it's cool now. It's very cool now. Not too hot? Yeah, but if I was searing a lot of stuff, it would get hot as hell. I'm trying to be very intelligent how I'm doing this. And I'm glad it's not hot yet. Hopefully it doesn't get there. We'll see.
So like bins.
Hello. Hello.
You got a recommendation?
Hello, Caitlin. Hello, Aaron. Do you guys have any food allergies at all?
No.
That's so good. Do you dislike dill in any way? Or are you cool with dill?
Loved it.
That's fantastic news. I'm very happy to hear that. Okay. I think that's the whole dish. I'm pretty sure. You like it? Good.
Is dill expensive out here?
No, super cheap. Super cheap. Yeah, yeah. In the north, they use it all the time, so it's very common. Yeah, we're live. If you want anything else, let me know. Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, you follow that. So it's
You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, you can put that right in. And then if you want a little bit more salt, you can use a little fish sauce. But if you put the lime in the chili, I think you're gonna be cool. And now we got 1 and 2 and 4. What's going on?
what's in the meatball? So good.
The meatball is mop. Mop is like pork paste. So it's like half pork paste and half ground pork, and garlic and shallot and white pepper, salt, fish sauce. That's it. But I think the texture is cool. What's up? There's a little breadcrumb in there too. Yeah. But the first time I made it, I thought it was too soft. So I put a lot less bread this time than I did last time. And I used a mop instead to kind of give it a little softness to it.
It tastes amazing.
You like it? Cool.
So good.
Did you do the chili sauce too?
Oh yeah.
I like that chili sauce. Are you guys hot? Is it comfortable on your side? Is it a little warm? Again, a little warm? Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll serve a cold soup next time.
The pork is a nice cut.
The crispy stuff? Isn't that cool? I was really excited when that word did that, and I was like, and it worked? That was pretty freaking awesome.
It's crunch.
Yeah, it holds the texture, yeah. And if you eat it without the soup, it's like too dry. It's not pleasant. But in the broth, it absorbs it. And that all comes from, like, in northern Vietnam, they do the bún ca rô đam and, like, what's it called? Mien Luon is these two dishes where the stuff is, like, ultra fried. And I love it. The first time I had that, I thought it was freaking amazing. All right, this is a little bit spicy. Be careful. You guys are next.
That was good, thank you.
No problem. There you go. I would definitely add some of the lemon and some of the chili sauce. This is quite hot. Be careful. Enjoy. Bada big man.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well, that's a good word. I like that word.
I think the banh mi is my favorite.
Oh, you came to the banh mi pop-up?
Yeah.
Oh, badass. Awesome. Yeah, that, I want to probably like dedicate the next, I guess it's going to be the next month. Actually, that's a lie. Probably the next 2 months just in the studio. I'll probably do one banh mi pop-up again in that time period. Oh my God. I finished the round. Everybody fed. Okay, I did it. I did it. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't do it yet, huh? I didn't fast. I failed again. One day I'm actually going to remember your spoons, your chopsticks. Yes, absolutely. Let me get your spoon, too. That's helpful. Here you go. Yes, there's tofu. Bada bing. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Hot sauce is great.
Awesome. Okay, I literally don't know if anybody else is coming. I think that's it. I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep it going for a while.
Eat already.
I ate before. I ate a bowl before I served you just to taste it. That's freaking good. It was a very good night. I had a really good time. People had a really good time. So that was really exciting. People really liked the soup. I don't know how much you heard from the clips that I had, but people really liked the soup. I had people who traveled here said this is their favorite thing they ate on their whole trip. So that's pretty freaking cool. Pretty pumped about that. The pop-ups are going to keep going. If you want information on those, make sure you send us an email. You can follow me on TikTok or Instagram, and I'll make sure I keep you up to date on the pop-ups that are happening. If you're interested, the next pop-up is June 27th. The team from Nya Eatery will be taking over the space. I will be here the whole night as well to help them. And probably the Friday after that, there will be another event in the space, which will probably be only about 6 seats. Idea I want to try here, so I want to keep it small. But big lessons, the space is awesome. The space is really cool. And I'm not going to try to put too many people in here, just 12. Today we had a little bit of confusion. Some people that came early were here, they ate and they wanted to hang out, so the people that came later didn't have a seat right away, so that was an issue. So I'm not even going to play that game anymore. 12 seats only, super quiet, super reserved spot. Cool, it's awesome, dude. I really had a great time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel. If you want first chance on reservations of the space, you can follow me on Patreon or you can become a YouTube member. YouTube members and Patreon subscribers will be the first dibs on making reservations to the space. I had a good time. Peace.